when we introduce the guest. Okay. Give me a countdown, Josh. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today is Ice Baby. We got the weatherman, Joey Solopek, and we got the Grammy Award winner, Adrian Macklin from Cordova High School. We're going to be talking about a great event that's happening this weekend in Memphis. So don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You are watching the fastest growing and the award-winning podcast, video podcast in the Memphis market.
Put that on us.
Okay. And then it was cut off hard, right? Shout out to Josh over there. We see how this sound is gonna go today. So, but look, let me introduce my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods is in the building.
Hey, Josh, you petty for that transfer, but okay. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Petty, man.
That doggone Josh. Y'all give it up. That's my DJ. Give it up
Yo,
for my
DJ.
DJ Kojak in the building. Let's go. Hey.
Okay, he had a board with him today. Last time he had nothing.
Oh, you hear that scratching? He didn't move his hand.
It's AI.
It's all in the mind.
It's AI.
It's all in the mind.
Look, we got a lot of show to cover, so we're gonna jump right in here. You know, we got the weatherman.
Okay.
Joey Solopek in the building. Let's go.
What up? It's great to be here.
You look real familiar.
I don't think that's Joey, y'all.
That's a hell of a 10.
Got a real 10. He a lot of
I've
vitamin
been keeping
D.
track of this weather, man. I've been seeing development for the last week.
What's it gonna be then?
The weather's gonna be about 85 degrees.
85 degrees.
Yeah, you can go outside, take a dog for a walk, go for a little swim.
Wait a minute, take them glasses off.
He look real.
He look familiar. This guy looks familiar.
Oh, God.
That's nephew.
Nephew. Oh, wait, he ain't guess.
Nephew.
Man,
What nephew? You're always trying to find a way to get on the show.
Sneaking in
Yeah, I
thirsty.
know.
Thirsty to get on here.
Best broke buddy.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's your buddy. That's your buddy, okay?
Lamar College's
Oh,
fine.
Lord.
Shout out
Nephew,
LLC.
What you really want? What you really
What
want?
you want? Yes.
Man, well, I really needed some money, you know.
Oh, yeah, bro. He always needed. I told you to get him a job.
Oh,
I told
I
you.
really needed
Coach,
some
you
money.
can hire him my hip hop lounge,
I'm
nothing.
trying to figure out who invited him to the show.
So I invited myself because I just thought I was always welcome. You know?
It's not like Kojak doing.
Right, he's trying to give us a sob story now. So what you need some money for, man?
But-
Man, so basically, I met this lovely lady,
Lovely.
and then she works at this gas station, Loves on Lamar and Shelby.
Wait a
Lamar.
minute.
He ain't
Lamar
from
and Shelby
Lamar?
Love.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And what?
Lamar?
Shelby Drive and Lamar?
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Over there.
works at the gas
He
station?
don't
She works-
know.
what does she do?
He don't
What does
know.
she do?
She's a lot attendant.
Oh, Lord. He knew. He from Iowa, y'all. Help him,
Is
Jesus.
this your first date in Memphis?
Oh, God.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, look, who gonna
I'm
tell
excited
him?
for it.
Who gonna tell?
Who gonna tell him?
Oh,
Tell me what she doing.
Wait a minute. What's her name?
Her name is Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait,
Who gonna tell him?
Wait a minute. Not me. Hold on. But how much money do you need for your date?
Probably at least like $400.
For Lamar?
Yeah, I thought I could get it from y'all. I could get
Boy,
like
you better get-
150, you know, 100, you know.
Is that how much she said you're gonna need for the date?
For
Yeah.
Lamar?
I need
at
to see
least-
Cinnamon. I need to see Cinnamon.
I need at least
Man,
that much.
Everybody done seen cinnamon. Man,
Oh,
nephew, get the hell out of here,
get
bro.
by.
Hey, I'm going out of
Bye.
here.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Show, man, maybe we can bring the real weatherman himself up here, right? Because that doggone nephew, man, get us every time.
Time tell
Oh,
you,
honey
just
for
gonna sneak
Lamar.
up in here.
$400 for cinnamon.
400 cinnamon
Right.
better.
Man, anyway, man, look, hey, it's cold outside, baby.
Baby,
Let's get up
it's
with a real
cold
weatherman.
outside.
Joy Solarpeck is in the building.
Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Okay,
There
DJ.
it is, there it
Okay, DJ. Oh yeah, Joey tall. He taller than
Got the
nephew.
real.
The nephew and cinnamon.
See, that's how we knew it wasn't him. He too the nephew too short.
Kroger for $2.79.
Oh, damn. Okay, Joey.
And the big pack. He got the big pack.
Work your mouth.
Big pack of cinnamon.
I mean, the going rate was $40, right? And with a $5 COVID fee,
I don't know what happened.
$400, man.
Tariffs.
Oh, my
Inflation.
Yeah,
Hey,
tariff.
that's what it is, man. Joey, welcome back to the show, man. We're always honored to have you, man. Thank you for agreeing to be here. And you couldn't ask for a better timing, right? This is your element, ain't it?
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I love weather, man.
Yeah.
I love Memphis.
Yeah.
It's all coming together right now.
Yeah, man. Look, this is I gotta talk about this because this is the most amazing phenomenon, but you only get stuff like this in Memphis. This is something, one of the things that creates the unique flavor of Memphis. So we have a former television weatherman who still does weather on his social media channels and gets more people watching him on his social media channel
Then the outlet.
Then
Then the
Come on,
outlet.
man.
That's
Tell
how
them,
that.
what
How
the
that happened.
hell?
Yeah.
Can you explain that phenomenon?
Listen, I love Memphis. We got some great folks out there.
Yeah.
And I keep laying it down. They keep
Yeah.
picking it up. I don't
They
know what's
keep picking
going
it
on.
I promise. I
Yeah.
see him tagging you. People are like tagging Joy. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, weatherman? Hear this post everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, he
Let me
got
tell
like a
you, let me
genie
tell
or
you,
something.
Here's what I
something.
know about Memphis. Memphis is a loyal city.
Man,
Yeah.
say
Being
that.
honest
Say
with you.
that.
I mean, when you've got friends and people you've grown up with, you know, I grew up here in Raleigh. You go
Yeah,
back.
baby. Hey, the capital.
Right.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
run the
Oh,
streets
gosh.
with people, they don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They've always got your back. And that's one of the things I love about this city. We've had, my wife and I've had opportunities and offers to go to other cities. And we said, no, we want to stay here. This is
Oh,
where
that's
it's at.
good.
So I love the city.
Hey, man, the city obviously loves you too. We
Yeah,
love
they
you over
do.
here at the Antonio Parkinson
Definitely.
Project.
They do.
Hey, he's our weatherman. This is our
Yeah.
official
Right.
weatherman.
I still
Yeah.
can't say man, right? So I'm not even gonna say
That's your
I don't
Iowa
want.
dialect. Your Iowa dialect
But
is,
speaking of weather, okay, the air quote storms are coming. So are we gonna have a storm? I know I read some of your statuses. You're saying we may not get snow. So I mean, what's coming? What's coming? What we can
so
predict?
I was actually just trying to get a very latest, get an update. And this is what's so crazy.
and we got the latest map for you. So put that map up on the screen. While
Okay,
the
y'all
weatherman
fancy
is
at the
talking.
Antonio Parkinson
Okay,
Project.
yeah,
What the
yeah.
map up?
It'll show on
Oh,
TV.
you ain't
It might
gonna
not
see.
show for you.
You
but
ain't gonna
it'll
see
show
it
on
up there.
television.
You see, he's
You'll
trying. He
be able
looked
to
back
watch
at the
it.
prompter like,
Right. You'll be able to watch it.
okay, what's the latest? Oh, you can
Yeah,
read
there you
it.
go. Let's see. Yes, it will.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. That's okay. What we thinking? Okay, what we thinking? What we thinking? They working it out. But they're working it out. Can you see it on yours? Oh no.
Not yet.
I was gonna say they really worked out this whole visual. That he the same one who said he had to take
It's
no
got a
notes.
major delay.
There you go. Hey,
Major delay.
it's technology, baby.
Let's see what we got.
What we got? What we got?
Come on.
Oh, you watching off of Android though. You watch off of Android.
That is,
There's
yeah.
Oh,
there's
look at
a language delay for
I
Angelica.
see. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's on the screen. So
Here's the deal.
Okay.
What's so crazy about what's going to happen tomorrow is that I think we're going to get all three of the winter weather types. Okay.
Oh,
When you hear the word wintry mix, here's what
Yeah,
that
mix.
means. That means, and we see this all the time here. You're going to get a cold rain, very little of that. You're going to get snow. You're going to get sleet and freezing rain. That's the mix. And what has made this so confounding is that Memphis is going to see all three tomorrow. Here's what I think is going to happen. Starting at around 5 or 6 in the morning, we're going to start seeing snow come across Arkansas, and I think moving into Memphis around 5 to 6 a.m. That whatever's moving through is going to continue from tomorrow morning through like Sunday morning. Okay, so it's going to be ongoing. I think we'll see some snowfall first, and then as tomorrow gets going, we're going to see freezing rain mixed in, and then we're going to see sleet. All three components. I hope the freezing rain will die down.
Yes,
Because that is the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Can't play in it.
Yeah.
It brings down trees and power lines. People lose power.
Mhm.
And then on the other side of it, okay, as we go into Sunday, Monday, the highs are going to be around 15,
Oh, wow.
and the lows Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday morning near 0.
Man.
That's without a wind
Yeah.
chill.
That's hard ice right there.
Listen,
Yes.
that's rare air
Yeah.
for us. That's called a
Yeah.
hard freeze.
Yes.
And the wind chills are going to be in the negative. So whatever falls is going to stick and stay. I think I already saw some posts earlier that Memphis City schools may be already leaning towards getting the word out that they may
Leaning my
not be
ass.
open.
Look,
They ready. They get
Leaning my
their
ass.
hot shoes
Right.
on, feet up. Like
Right,
you going
right,
to school
right,
Monday.
right. Over there, no, right.
Nobody likes snow days like my Memphis teachers. I know
Right.
they're
I
behind
don't
me.
blame them.
100%.
Right.
But listen, the X factor is this: how much freezing rain do we see? And I think North Mississippi, Antonio, is going to see the best chance of freezing rain.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you go north of Memphis, a couple of counties, they got the best chance of seeing a ton of snow.
Mm-hmm.
But right here in the Memphis corridor, all 3 are going to be falling tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
those temperatures are going to drop. So it's going to be
Yeah.
a mess.
Yeah, yeah. You know, last time we had something like this kind of a phenomenon was what 1994. The ice storm. Was it a name? Did they
Ice
name
storm.
everything Elvis? So you know, I'm
Not
surprised they
then.
ain't okay.
That was just
Okay.
Ice Storm
Elvis
94.
on Ice, right? You know, Disney production. But I'm just kidding. I think we got a little video. Josh, run some video. Run that video. Yeah, Josh, run that video. Okay. You got sound? Let me see. Wait a minute. I want to adjust this while you're doing it.
Hear it out there.
Yes. All right. Yeah, that was ice storm. It was real quiet during the ice storm in 1994.
Very
too.
quiet.
Except for the trees.
Yeah,
breaking.
almost like it
there,
had
there
no
was
sound.
there was no power. I bet it was
The
quiet.
sound was
Right. It
frozen.
sound like Josh ain't got no power over there either. So same thing. Right. But yeah, ice storm 1994. I remember that like it was yesterday. And it was you know it was a pretty rough hit. You know, but
I
we're in a
wasn't
different
here.
place now in the city. I think infrastructure wise. What do you think? Give me your
No.
Well, you know, at 94, I was working in TV back at the time. And I mean, it knocked out power for some people for months.
Yeah.
I mean, months.
Yeah.
They were in freezing conditions and having to suffer. You know, my fear today is that we're going to have a lengthy period without power. I hope that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the big threat tomorrow, honestly, with this freezing rain thing. I keep harping on it. It's been a component every day leading up to now. 5 days out, freezing rain. 4
Yeah,
days out,
yeah.
freezing rain.
Mhm.
And you'll see other things. But I mean, honestly, you can't play in it. You can't drive in it. You can't walk on it.
Mhm.
And if we lose power, man, that's I feel for people that are not going to possibly have
Yeah.
heat, and that's
Yeah.
going
Yes.
to probably happen.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. But let me be, you know, and we'll get into some safety tips too. But
Mhm.
when all of this conversation was starting to happen, we're seeing outlets saying and people on social media. Of course, everything on social media is true.
Oh,
But-
yeah, right.
Saying 24 inches of snow.
Mhm.
You know, a block of ice, right? A foot of ice, and this, that, and other. And then those models start changing. What was happening there?
Part of the problem is that with social media, anybody can post.
Right.
Yeah.
We're all weathermen.
Yeah.
Right, that's right.
Right.
And there's
No
lots of
degrees.
different models,
Mhm.
days and days out, that say really dramatic stuff.
Yeah.
And the most dramatic one takes fire, and it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So for tomorrow, I still think some people are going to get some humongous snow totals, especially you go up towards the Missouri Boot Hill,
Mhm.
Jonesboro, north of Covington, Dyersburg. You're going to have a shot at some really big snow totals, 5 to 10 inches of snow.
Mhm.
Because we're going to have this sleet, freezing rain component
Mhm.
that pulls some of the zap out of the snow. So if you've got sleet and freezing rain being mixed in, then that lowers your snow numbers just because of the
Mhm.
dynamics. I mean, so it takes away your snow potential. So the other problem I hear all the time is people will go, man, my phone told me it's going to be 20 inches of
Oh
snow.
God, that
And
phone.
let me tell you right now,
Right.
you can check your phone to get the temperature for the day, throw everything else away.
Yeah.
It is the worst forecaster because what it's doing is it's pulling data from one model when there might be 5 or 10, and they've all got different flavors.
Yeah. Those are iPhones, not Androids. But go ahead, yeah.
With Android, you don't even get no
Yeah,
temperatures. You don't get
here we go.
anything. You don't even know your location on the Android.
It's so big. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the number one complaint I hear is why is my iPhone app so wrong? It's really or Android, whatever your phone app. They're all bad.
Right.
You can't get a good inter-reading. You really got to have some interpretation.
Right. So I want to give y'all a chance to ask questions because I got plenty of them. But what's the percentage of television weather people being right?
Oh man.
Because that's like most of the time we prepare for storms. This working for Memphis like gas and water. When we're really prepared, it's like it never happens. It's when we're not prepared or the weather people predict something different and it just come from the left and nobody's prepared. But like right now I feel like we're too prepared. Not saying it's not going to happen because they keep pushing when it's going to arrive. Because you said 9 a.m. right? 5-ish. They were saying initially like this afternoon because I know some people that closed.
It was 1 p.m.
Because we were going to cancel this and they just keep pushing it back. I hope we don't get it though. So.
Yeah. So that's a hard question. Why are they so wrong?
Well, I didn't say that.
Yes, that's what he said.
That is what you said.
What's the
that's what he
percentage?
said.
It's really just like anything. You got different talent levels.
Mhm.
You got different experience levels.
Mhm.
Some people come in new and they really need some mileage on them. And so the other issue is this: can you communicate clearly, right? Because this story has really changed every day. So if you just tuned in on Monday, that's a different story than what we've got today.
Yeah, you might have got it late, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
So some
on
people,
social media.
some people hear the story Monday and they unplug, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, this is not what's going on."
Yeah.
You got to stay up to speed. So you're really talking about we're in a day and age where you can get information on your phone, but it can be wrong all the time, right? So you got to figure out who do I trust, who do I want to hear it from, and who's reliable. I mean, so it's a tricky deal.
Yeah.
So do you have all your things? Do you have your backup generator? You got your candle? Are you one of those people or are you just like
No, I'm not a generator guy.
So what you gonna you got gas? You got a gas fireplace?
We've got one we've never used. We're gonna
Try.
so I shout out, I got a brand new grandbaby.
Oh,
She's 3 weeks
okay.
old. Yeah. They're staying with us over the weekend. So we had to figure out how we're gonna stay warm if
Yeah.
the power goes out.
I got a tip for you. I had to deal with it with a newborn.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
Mhm.
We're dusting off the gas fireplace, but we heard this other idea today. We've got an old tent in the attic, and this is not a bad idea. If you lose power, put a tent up in the house so you've got just some fabric and everybody gets a sleeping bag because the body heat will actually help.
Oh man,
you.
that's a great tip.
Yeah,
In one room, isolate the room, heat that space.
that's another thing.
Pack
You
the
can
space.
thumbtack up a
Yeah.
blanket over doorways to keep body heat in one space. So just some things to think about.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea. It'd be some ice storm babies coming out of that though. But yeah,
You say some ice storm
right,
babies.
right.
No, but you guys talking about 1994 storm. I wasn't here there, but like 3 years ago there was a storm, and that's when the big boil alert was going on.
Yeah.
I worked at MODW. It was crisis communication hell, to be very clear.
I remember.
But it's just I don't think people understand just when the ice weighs on those lines and how long you're saying talking about days. This can take days because they have to rebuild those poles up. So I just hope everybody's prepared and practice space heater safety because that's one big thing in our community. We like to plug space heaters on and go to sleep. Don't do that. That's like the biggest. Parkinson said he used to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
I think that's caused a lot of fires. Don't go to sleep with your space heater on, please, and check on the elderly, please. The elderly people.
Extension cords connected to
Yeah,
too.
it's
What's-
connected to the
listen,
connected.
That's the number one problem.
Yes, it's
And I know you
bad.
saw it as a
Yes,
firefighter. You plug it into an extension cord,
Yeah.
and that thing will just burn
Yeah.
up.
Yep. And
So,
go,
it,
and go
so
to
it
sleep
should be plugged into the wall.
directly into a
Oh,
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my son, I'm scared of it. I'm scared of those things. He'll be in there. It'll be right next to the cover. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And go
and
to
you
sleep.
know another thing that we do, black folks. So this is cultural,
Mhm.
right? Is we'll open that oven up in a heartbeat,
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
and now we're gonna heat that house with the oven.
Gas.
Yeah.
Gas oven.
Yeah, or air
Yeah.
electric sometimes too, but you got to be careful with that too, especially
Carbon
you got
monoxide.
little kids running around and this, that, and other, so on and so forth. Necessarily carbon monoxide, but just the fact that it's an open heat source.
Right. That you could stumble into, that you could burn yourself on.
I just still think it's mind blowing being originally from Iowa. It's a negative 30 degrees there right now.
Right.
Okay. So it's like it never was so much around power and all these things. And I never remember being prepared or having like outages. And our weather is
I heard it's like
way worse.
negative 40 right now.
Oh yeah, like you can get instantly frostbite.
How do you
like you don't go outside? You don't. Your car won't even like. It's crazy. Your car won't even heat up. It's been that cold. Like I've felt my nose froze on the inside. That's how cold. You don't go outside. Yes, frozen on the inside. It hurts your chest to breathe. You can get instant frostbite. So, so I don't see the big deal. Last time we had a storm, I was the person driving around on the ice, but it's the other people that's driving crazy who don't see the black ice, who doesn't know you can hydroplane with water, those type of things, safety measures, don't have space. It's a lot of things that can just go wrong, but
let me ask this. How long does it take for it to accumulate? You said it starts around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
How long does it take to accumulate?
That's a great question. And I'm going to tell you, not long, because what you're looking at, and this to me is the really interesting part. Snow falls from these high up clouds. Okay. Even in the summertime, people don't know this, that when we see rain in the summer, it originally falls as snow.
Oh, wow.
And then it comes through warm air, melts into rain, hits the ground. Well, the folks north of Memphis tomorrow, their air from ground to cloud is cold enough. It's going to fall as snow. It's going to land as snow. Here in Memphis, we're going to have a layer of warm air over us. And so those snowflakes fall, they hit that layer of warm air, they turn into liquid rain. Okay. Yeah. Then when they come out of that, if it's a shallow layer of cold air, it freezes on contact. If it's a deeper layer of cold air, it refreezes and becomes sleet. Okay. If it's freezing rain, if it's the deep layer and it freezes on contact, you're talking a couple of hours and those power lines start getting wrapped up. And if you've got a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of ice on a power line, the equivalent is about 500 pounds.
Yep. It's heavy on them.
Ice is 9 times heavier than snow. And listen, I don't like scaring anybody, but the latest projections on freezing rain was well over a 1/2 inch, especially in North Mississippi. And once you get to a 1/2 inch, everything starts breaking. So I hope that falls apart. I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow. But I just need everybody to be thinking, kind of like what you said about Iowa. If we lose power and it's 0 degrees, what are you going to do? You know,
time to break them grills out. That's what we're going to do. Grill some food, because the food will get spoiled. So we won't have any power.
2 hours.
No, it's not going to get spoiled. It's another Iowa. Put it outside. That's a really good point. It will freeze it more than your freezer. Don't lose your food because that's not a good tip.
We had this problem in Memphis years back. We had a massive winter storm, and there were some folks with portable generators. Well, they didn't want them to get stolen, so they fired them up and put them in their garage. And we had some poisonings and some fatalities. So if you've got a generator like that, make sure it's ventilated. Don't start charcoal in your house.
Right.
Please don't. That's also poison.
Or on your patio with an apartment above it. Please don't.
So we've got to be smart to stay warm.
Think about that.
Just
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Joey, we got a lot of fans reaching out on our and commenting on the Josh. What are some of them folks saying? We love you, Joey.
Love y'all, Memphis.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. Anything else you wanna leave the people with, and
just love on each other. Just take care of each other. No matter what happens and falls tomorrow where you live, watch out for each other. I think you said this. Check on the elderly. Make sure, because there's folks who don't have anybody. But we're a community where everybody knows somebody. Just love on each other, and we'll get through this. And next week we'll thaw out, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, man.
I got one last question.
Okay.
So you said starts about 6 in the morning. You
trying to see if Hip Hop Lounge gonna be open? Dang, you ain't gonna be open tomorrow, Coach.
Bingo. Hold on.
You gonna be open tonight?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Coach.
It's 2 hours for it to freeze.
Look.
So if we open the doors at 8,
oh my God,
and we can get out of there by 10.
I think that's where nephew's first date is going to be.
Right, Cinnamon gonna come to Hip Hop Lounge.
Right.
Oh my God. Long as she pay and gives them the drink.
Right.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. Look, man, we truly appreciate you, man. We love you, man. We thank you for all that you do for us in our community.
Yes,
and so y'all give it up for the weatherman himself.
Whoa, that's scary.
Hey, don't go anywhere because we got a lot more coming. When we come back, we're going to talk about the rest of the ICE, but this time we're talking about the ICE officers. Hit that subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Oh my God, have you guys heard about this book? It literally says, stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. One of my close girlfriends sent it to me. I was offended for about 3 seconds, and then I realized it was talking about me. She said the book helped her get unstuck. I'm like, unstuck from what? She said none of her prayers were being answered, but after doing only one of the things that she read in the book, stuff started happening. It explains why nothing new can come into your life when your life is clogged up because you're holding on to old shit, basically. Now she's doing all the steps in the book, and I ain't gonna lie, her life is different. Girl, I wish I would have read it when she did. This book is not playing. Damn. Comment book if you want me to forward you the link.
Hey y'all, I blocked the Saints. Antonio Parkinson's book is available on Audible now. Get it before they take it down.
Don't just wish for a better life. This book shows you the formula, not the fake path, a true path that actually works. I've been watching people make the same mistake over and over. People will be like, I'll just pray for it and have faith and just wait. Blah, blah, blah. And they're still waiting today. Come on, people. This dude, the author, Antonio Parkinson, has exposed the traditional lies, or better yet, quote unquote, omissions we never got taught. Here's the ugly truth. And I'm a self-victim of this too, because we can't blame anyone but ourselves because there's so much information out there that we have no excuses for not living our best lives. So this really amounts to self-deception. But anyway, he wrote a book full of lessons here, and it woke me up to the fact that it's not really only about the prayer. He's not advocating against that. It's about capacity or making room. This is about you, okay? So what you need to do now, because it's pretty powerful, is open up your mindset. It was a simple, honest reality check for me. And I mean it. Look, I'm not going to gatekeep this information. If you want the book, just comment link and I'll send it to you. It's that simple.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Oh my God, have you guys heard about this book? It literally says, stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. One of my close girlfriends sent it to me. I was offended for about 3 seconds, and then I realized it was talking about me. She said the book helped her get unstuck. I'm like, unstuck from what? She said none of her prayers were being answered, but after doing only one of the things that she read in the book, stuff started happening. It explains why nothing new can come into your life when your life is clogged up because you're holding on to old shit, basically. Now she's doing all the steps in the book, and I ain't gonna lie, her life is different. Girl, I wish I would have read it when she did. This book is not playing. Damn.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go, baby. Give it up. Man, I always love to have the weatherman in the building. That was great. Joey is awesome, man. That's just a phenomenon.
Dropping facts.
How people follow his social media, though. It's just a phenomenon. Yeah, man. But look, speaking of ice, right? This is not that kind of ice we was talking about with Joey, but of course, ice is out there wreaking havoc in several states. Minnesota, Oregon, Portland, other places, some here in Memphis. We've had issues here in Memphis.
Yeah.
And and it's now there's this memo that is coming from ICE, right, to ICE, saying that they can basically walk into your door without having a judicial warrant to be able to enter into somebody's house, and that's problematic. And I think we got a little video, don't we?
But when agents stood him up, the man attempted to break free. Agents pinned him down again, and another agent walked over and sprayed him in the face while he was restrained. It is not clear why the protester was initially detained. The Star Tribune photographer said he did not see the man on the ground put his hands on the agents. Agents then deployed tear gas and other chemical irritants to disperse the crowd, he said. The Department of Homeland Security says agents were harassed and blocked by crowds.
I interrupt Josh.
This is the same person who said he didn't need no pen. I just want to put that out there.
Boy. Well, Josh, how do we educate the people? Yeah. I think we're gonna bring you in on ICE segment. But Josh, how do we educate the people if we only give them half the video, man? Okay, Josh. That's all. It cut off. It cut off. Oh,
tell me, tell you sorry. Tell you sorry then.
Okay, Josh, you sorry. All right, so yeah, well, look, so anyway, what we're talking about is this, the ICE agents now are entering into people's homes with these, I don't even know if they're administrative warrants.
But the thing is, that's missing. The memos they were leaked. So you know how your internal notes. These were leaked by AP. Like they had an interview or something was leaked.
They were not leaked by AP.
I mean, the AP
don't come from me, come for her.
Not AP. They gave the information to AP.
They were leaked by a whistleblower.
Oh yeah, they gave it to AP.
They gave it to the Associated Press.
Yeah, AP, Associated Press, AP. But we wouldn't even known about it if the person didn't blow the whistle and give the information to the AP. So I mean, what else are they passing?
So they just
around?
walk in. They just walk in. In the middle of it. Just walk in.
I walk in.
That's what I'm talking about.
At least I'm not doing illegal stuff,
Right. Without a warrant, without an invitation. Basically, and we don't want to make light of this because this is really serious, and there's a lot of reports of people that are being hurt and harmed by ICE and some of the aggressive nature of what they're doing, and then there's, and I don't want you to lose
there's children, that's getting a lot of attention. A 5-year-old who said his dad had a warrant. Or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what you call it. And
let me tell what you call it so people inform properly. There was a final order, from what I understand, for him to be removed from the country or to go back to where he came from.
So he was notified.
I'm assuming, based on what I'm hearing. So there was a final order for him to leave the country, and the ICE agents came to the house, and
he ran.
Do we know that for a fact, though?
Yeah, it's a no. He did leave. I mean, he fled.
He fled.
He did fled the scene. But still, a 5-year-old deported by themselves.
So did they deport the child?
They said he was Texas detained, moved Texas. They said Texas detained. Yes, detention center. Detention center. Yes.
But where was he? Where did the incident happen?
It's happened in Minnesota.
And then they sent the 5-year-old.
Yes, that's the whole thing. A detention center by himself with no parent. And they said, "Is there anything else that could have been done?" And then that's when the vice president was like, "Well, he did. They were trying to arrest him or whatever. He's the parent. He just flew. So what are we supposed to do?" Kind of thing. But no, they put him in a detention center, a 5-year-old.
It's interesting. There's a very viral social media video, and I forgot the sister's name, where she says, stop looking at ICE as immigration officers and more as slave catchers.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, because you think about it, right? And the the tactics and how things are happening and there's a lot of commonality in that. And I'm telling you what is being, if you're looking at some of this stuff, what is being seen as incredibly offensive is the fact that there are many Hispanic individuals that are taking the jobs working for ICE and doing some of their work and doing some of their bidding too.
And the people that they're opening positions, they're trying to gain more people, and I don't think they're even qualified to essentially have those positions of power because they're misusing the power. Just like that viral video of them spraying somebody, tasing them or spraying them, and they were laying face down. They were on the ground. What was the point of even doing that?
I thought that's the video we had.
Yeah, I thought that's
play.
Still got it.
Josh saying that video.
Josh,
Josh, I know I captured all of that video.
It's gonna be on the pre-recorded.
It was a downloaded video.
But yeah, like, where are you recruiting these people from? Because in my mind, I imagine those people who didn't make the police academy.
Yeah, because a lot of those law enforcement officers that are leaving their departments to go join ICE, and they get a fast track training period. That's kind of
you said fast track.
Fast track training period. Yes, 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks.
And that's it. And how long did it take for somebody to come out the police academy?
It takes months. And here's something else too. You know, there have been press conferences held by police chiefs who are saying that their own officers are being mistreated by ICE officers also. And so they are firsthand witnesses to some of the abuses that are taking place with these federal ICE agents. And Josh, we're going to try to run that video again, and we're going to let it run till it runs out, and you're going to give us a heads up before it runs out.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna let it run out again, Josh.
Only 25 seconds.
Just let him learn. Just let him play.
When agents stood him up, the man attempted to break free. Agents pinned him down again, and another agent walked over and sprayed him in the face while he was restrained. It is not clear why the protester was initially detained. The Star Tribune photographer said he did not see the man on the ground put his hands on the agents. Agents then deployed tear gas and other chemical irritants to disperse the crowd, he said. The Department of Homeland Security says agents were harassed and blocked by crowds.
Wow. Hit the thing.
That's all you got.
But you know, it does illustrate the level of abuse of, you know, that these officers are using in their thing. I did watch another video with I'm about to jack his name up. Is it Bocino?
You talk about me.
Head person over ICE. He was walking through the streets of Minneapolis with his henchmen, you know, a crowd of ICE officers, you know, telling people to get out of the way and this, that, and other. And then there was some types of skirmish, and he's over there throwing a gas canister at the people. Right. Wow. And oh man, and we might put this video in post because we need this video. In that same time, or in and around those days he was there, he's walking through the streets of Minneapolis with his ICE agents surrounding him. But he has on this long green trench coat that looked like the same garb that the Nazis in Germany wore during the time of Hitler.
The SS soldiers, the SS soldiers look just like the trench coats they used to wear.
And listen. I don't know how else to say it other than they are not hiding anything from us.
They ain't got to.
Right?
Right in your face. Right in your face.
Right. Yeah, and so they are wide open with it and saying you know, and speaking, you know, directly to us as to what their intentions are and what's going on. I do want to touch on Greenland too while we're here.
I want to say something about ICE too.
Okay, well, go ahead. What's your ICE?
No, he go ahead.
Okay, so and then there's a lot of people, a lot of support base behind all this ICE stuff, like normal citizens. It was all back in 2016. All those people with the "Don't Tread on Me" flags. Oh yeah, we're so anti-government, this, that. But all of a sudden, it's because Trump is doing it. We're supporting it, and that's where the divide is, and that's where the hypocritical sense comes in. You're gonna say all this, "Don't tread on me." Oh yeah, I don't like the federal government, but in the end of the day, you're just following whatever Trump says, and that's what the MAGA brainwashing and tactics do to you.
And that's why they're moving the way they are. And I said this earlier during our discussion with ICE. The civilian has already been killed, right? Now the next level is when ICE come up in their house and an agent is killed. Then that's when it's going to escalate and go up a level. Watch what I tell you. Some people ain't gonna have you going up in their house.
Yeah, you know, we knew it was a matter of time before a civilian got killed by you know, these aggressive tactics with ICE. But we also know it's a matter of time before somebody run up in somebody's house and one of the agents die. You know,
it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah,
that's
going to be a bigger problem. And not just that too, but we also understand that the governor of Minnesota, and we talked about this in the last show, has activated or put the National Guard on standby in order to activate the National Guard in the state of Minnesota to you know, protect, I guess, or push back on the federal ICE agents and some of the tactics that they're doing.
Let me say one more thing. Oh my God, one more thing.
The citizens of Minnesota.
Just one more thing I want to say, and this piggyback to last week. I was telling people how it can be us. That's why I said about the passports and being misidentified. Remember, Kojak, I said, especially you just don't know. There was this black guy who got pulled over, and they tried to, he was like misidentified, and they were by ICE and trying to say he was not a U.S. citizen. He wasn't live by chance, but they were trying to question his citizenship. A black guy had an American whatever. Yeah. You just don't know. So we may think it's in Minnesota or it's them and them. It can be your cousin, sister. You just don't never know. So we just all need to be prepared, and y'all need to be praying. That's how I feel. But yeah,
because like we said in the last show, Angelica looks foreign.
I am. I want to be like, I'm like
Memphis.
Oh, petty. You laughing too hard. You ain't up there yet. You laughing too hard.
Real quick before we end the segment.
I'm not talking to you.
Before we end this segment, though, we do want to just touch on this thing with Greenland, right? So the president, of course, everybody knows he got his eyes set on Greenland, and there's a lot of stuff out there as to what the why is, right? So I'm saying because they want to build, some AI centers, and they want the minerals in the ground, and this, that, and other, and so on and so forth. And then also this week, the president was trying to create this peace committee or a board of peace. That's what it's called. And a lot of the European or NATO or allies that were invited to be on this board of peace, it was like, hell no, we ain't doing it, right? And then that was a little bit embarrassing for him. And then also now this I did see. I want to say it was. I think the board, not the president or the president of Canada or whatever their titles are, and them saying that a couple things. Two videos. One, the leadership of Canada saying that we have to remove our dependency from America, right, and start creating partnerships with other countries away from America because that ship has sailed, right? And then there were some that were involved in NATO, NATO, that were saying that we're at a crossroads. Now this is critical to me. You got members of our NATO, our allies, who if we go to war, they go to war with us, right? And they're saying that we're at a crossroads, and we are going to have to decide: do we band together without the U.S. or do we create alliances in other places? Basically, disbanding NATO and creating this new world alliance of countries.
I just want to add on to that too. Trump was questioning about also our NATO allies, what part they have. Oh yeah, he was just saying, oh yeah, we're the biggest one. They don't really help us. This, that. But you got to look at it. Back when 9/11 happened, all those NATO countries had our back. Denmark lost soldiers in battle with us. England lost soldiers. France, all of them. So in the end, it's just like a spin in the face of those veterans over there that had their had limbs blown off, and also the people that died as well.
They're gonna go option B. Watch, as long as our president is our president.
Well, I don't know, because part of the Greenland deal was the president started threatening higher tariffs for every European country that disagreed with him on the Greenland deal.
Exactly.
But he's backed off of those higher tariffs for those folks, right? But I can tell you this: if you look at the tea leaves, you look at the chessboard, you look at the moving pieces, this horse is out the gate, and you can't get the horse back in the gate, with the alienation of the United States against its allies. And if God forbid, if we were ever under attack here on the mainland, we might not have those friends coming in to assist us.
Right. Exactly. So and then also with that too, I could see on the military standpoint how they could say, oh yeah, Greenland could be a foothold, because I guess you could see it's a striking distance of Russia. So say if Russia invades mainland Europe, you got that striking distance from Greenland to Europe. Say if it has a fallback plan, that's the only other reason I could think of Greenland being a foothold. We're creating a barricade on the Atlantic Ocean.
Right.
Yes.
And
I'm glad you know your map and all that, because I don't. That's so sweet.
Right.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So look, don't go anywhere, y'all. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna talk about something on a much lighter note. What are we talking? Angelica, Oscars,
greatness, Black greatness, right in our city, awards, all that.
Talking about 50 years.
Kojak got it,
Right. So hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching Parkinson Project.
Oh my God, have you guys heard about this book? It literally says, stop praying for more when you're still full of shit. One of my close girlfriends sent it to me. I was offended for about 3 seconds, and then I realized it was talking about me. She said the book helped her get unstuck. I'm like, unstuck from what? She said none of her prayers were being answered, but after doing only one of the things that she read in the book, stuff started happening. It explains why nothing new can come into your life when your life is clogged up because you're holding on to old shit, basically. Now she's doing all the steps in the book, and I ain't gonna lie, her life is different. Girl, I wish I would have read it when she did. This book is not playing. Damn. Comment book if you want me to forward you the link.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast and award-winning visual podcast.
Say that.
In the Memphis market, baby. Let's go, baby.
That award-winning on that.
We in here. Look, I do want to, before I remind y'all who my beautiful and
why don't you be nice? He just saying that, y'all. He just saying that.
Co-host is. Before I do that, I want to send a shout out to all those folks that's watching online. I see Jay Busey. Shout out Jay Busey, Linda Hobson, Nefertiti, all the way in California, Reginald Pruitt.
Do Instagram.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I was waiting.
Instagram.
I got the hood view.
Yeah, coming through.
Dang, you gonna get something on Mac? Look.
I was when you start talking.
Yeah, but y'all give it up for my lovely co-host. I wish you'd have caught that shot on her, John. Give it up for my lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods in the building, baby. Let's go.
Can I add this before we get to your DJ? Because you're going to forget.
Send a shout out to the Rams, Los Angeles Rams.
I saw that shirt.
He talks about the weather, and I thought he was going to say, before he got to his lovely co-host, how he was impressed because he had chili at my house. Okay. And he had it with a cinnamon roll.
A cinnamon roll.
It's
different.
Y'all heard what I said.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, it was forced upon me.
And he had
cinnamon roll.
Okay, I can't go to you because you ain't supposed to get it. With a cinnamon roll. And what was the verdict?
Well, you know, so.
Oh God! Don't politician me. Just say yes. What was the verdict?
You know, the chili was actually good.
Okay. He was surprised. I'm like, why nobody think I could cook?
A clap for the chili.
Where you buy it from?
Damn.
Parkinson was not cooking it.
So I have to say it on the air.
Whatever. He's surprised I can cook some food or something.
Oh God. He's scared that man. He can't even speak his mind.
I read it.
Yeah. Read it verbatim.
The chili was good.
It was the best thing I had in my life. What can I get some leftovers? What else you gotta say?
It was the best thing.
Thank you. Good job.
But real talk. The chili was good, and it had cheese and sour cream, and
Fritos.
And Fritos.
Look at
too, and some Fritos.
Yeah, it was good. Look at y'all some of Fritos. It's good.
Right. Yeah, I like. But look.
What? What? You had he at home. He eating Rome. This is coming from somebody who probably eating Roman noodles. But continue, Parkinson. Go ahead.
And she had the cinnamon. She made these little cinnamon rolls, right?
Okay.
On the side. And listen, the cinnamon roll was good itself, right? But I didn't. The correlation still was. I think she was trying to force me to take a bite of cinnamon roll and put chili in my mouth.
You were supposed to, right, dude? Nephew.
But I didn't do it right.
He didn't do it right.
It's giving bubble guts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he didn't. Honestly, right? But
that's probably the most protein he had in 2 weeks. Please,
right.
beans.
You know, but I got it because I stopped praying for more.
Oh God!
and I didn't want to be full of shit. So
really, good job. Good job.
Yeah. But it actually was really good. And thank you, Angelica. You know, it's the first time you've ever fed me.
Come on now.
In like 15 years, and we know you.
Right. And so I'm greatly appreciated. I do have a DJ though, Angelica.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you go to DJ now.
Say that.
Damn. Go to DJ. Hey, y'all, give it for my DJ. That's my DJ. DJ Kojak in the building.
I mean, I like chili.
I'll bring you some, Kojak.
Okay, all right.
My wife make a fire chili.
Mine probably better than hers, but okay, continue.
No.
I'm joking, wife. I'm joking.
No,
I'm
about
joking.
that.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
Do we got a battle coming on?
She make it to where it don't affect my stomach. So, love that.
You could just be used to it. You know how you used to it? Like I've eaten people mom's cooking, and then you go eat their food. I'm like, it's not good. Y'all just used to how it tastes. Is it the same thing?
I ain't buying that spin.
I ain't
She's trying to put that spin on them. Women finna come for it. You know
they come.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How dare her?
Oh,
about that Maine's wife.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just joking.
Shout out to me, Simon. What's up, Will, Simon? But yeah. But it was good though. It was good. I'm sure your wife's chili is good, but we'll never know when you gonna invite us for chili.
We gotta have a chili cooking contest.
We should.
Right here on the show.
Anonymous.
Oh, between your wife and Angelica.
Yeah, and whoever else want to jump in it. Whoever wants some.
Okay.
And I put money up.
I
put money up on mine.
It ain't gonna happen if Kojak put money up. We ain't about to happen.
I didn't say how much. I didn't say how much.
But dang, a whole nickel, huh? Look, and it's wood.
And speaking of,
okay, speaking of.
He's
trying to sing.
Well, I do want to know before we go into the part to the segue. Are y'all selling the chili at the Hip Hop Lounge?
Yeah, we will be.
He's stuttering. What you drinking?
We will
Hennessy?
be.
That was the initial line.
We will be.
Chili and Hennessy. That sounds disgusting.
Right. Okay.
No, we got the chili cheese fries with the homemade chili.
Do you really?
Delicious.
You really do?
Delicious. Yeah.
You heard the man.
It's on the menu now.
You know, Kojak be lying.
Dang.
Come on, man.
I'm joking.
I know somebody who ain't lying. So the Grammys ain't lying, and the
Grammys ain't lying.
Right.
The Oscars ain't lying.
And the Oscars ain't lying. Well, the Oscars might be lying, but the Grammys ain't lying.
Yeah.
But and we have a Grammy Award winner right here.
Special guest.
Don't be Kojak was supposed to get you in here. We was trying to get you here. Go ahead, Kojak.
It ain't age no more. It's Grammy Macklin. I heard that.
Oh, okay. Grammy Macklin. Okay.
I get it right.
Okay. What them kids do?
Grammy
Okay.
That's
What them kids do? What them kids do? Okay.
Yeah, Josh would be good if you go to him, Josh. Josh
he did.
I went to everybody but the Grammy man. Hey, it is I will miss the shot, Josh.
The Grammy man. I like that.
Right,
The Grammy man.
So what does this mean? There's this, and then there's this one. And well, come on, you in high school?
Look, I have no idea. The kids do it all day. I have no idea.
Well,
Clock it.
Yeah, clock that.
This is
Clock
clocking,
that
right?
T.
Oh, not you. You gonna act like you don't know what it is.
Clock that T.
Right, and then
Oh no, you know, did you see? Don't do that no more. What y'all do?
We old, right?
Y'all be doing that little eating stuff, whatever it is, eating whatever.
So fast.
I know we supposed to go like this now.
For the week.
We go like this.
What we supposed to be doing?
Yeah, we go like this.
Okay.
Grammy Award winning. She said, yeah, okay, I passed the kid test. Okay, I ain't old no more, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna get it back.
Wow, that was a moment. Right. Man, hey, but you know what though? You are the choir director at Cordova High School.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And so this has to keep you young, man.
Oh, definitely.
Man,
definitely.
it
Look at
has
me.
to, man.
I
Yeah,
look
man.
like one of the kids.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Hair, look at hair and everything.
How old are you? Like 32?
I'll take it.
How old are you? I want to know.
43.
What? Okay, now.
Now I would.
Now I would get you 32.
Yeah,
I'll take it. You take it.
That's good. That's good.
32.
Yeah.
Now you want?
Right
Now
there.
are you one of
That's
the
good
choir
living.
directors that you be seeing online? They be doing the most. You know what I'm talking about? Them angry.
Oh, animated.
Yeah.
Animated.
No, I keep it right in.
Somebody said, You know the ones.
Don't listen to her. She
Don't
I
listen to her.
don't know
Okay,
where
I'm
she
sorry.
came
Okay,
from.
I'm sorry.
Now, are you a member of the choir? You a member of the Cordova Choir?
Yes.
What grade are you in? Come up here for a second. Come up, stay here. Come in here for a second.
This is my daughter.
This is your baby?
Yeah, this is my baby girl.
What's up? What's your name, baby? Step up to the mic. Don't be scared of Mackenzie. Sing something for us, Mackenzie. Come on, Mackenzie. What's your range? What's your range?
I got your back up.
What's your range? What kind? You soprano?
Alto.
You're an alto.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm an alto too. So you know,
I got your back.
We should do a duet together.
I'm ready. I got your back. You ready, Mackenzie? Let's go.
Come on, Mackenzie.
Don't sing no new
what's your
song
favorite
now. It
song?
better be old.
You don't have a favorite song right now? Who's your favorite artist?
Mariah the Scientist.
Okay, so I know Mariah the Scientist.
Okay.
songs. Okay. So what's your favorite song by Mariah the Scientist?
Blue.
Sacrifice.
Let me just hear just one half of a verse.
Step on up.
Yeah, come on.
This is your audition for your
Come on.
solo
Hey, it's a lot of people watching, so you might get.
This could be it.
Yeah, come on.
It could
Just give
be
me something.
on.
Just anything.
You
You got this. You got this. You got this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You want me to start it?
Did it? Dad, you just get Dad. Can you
I ain't
sing?
gonna put you on the spot. But what's the song? What's the song that y'all do with the choir that you know?
Oh gosh, what did we work on today in class? We didn't work on anything.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to have your daughter in the class. How does that? How does that? That's an interesting phenomenon.
It was a life-changing experience for me, being able to talk and discipline and teach other kids, but then having her with me in school, I have to remember that I'm Mr. Macklin and not Daddy.
Yeah. And what's your name again, baby? Mackenzie.
All right.
You can't get away with nothing in the school, can you? And they be snitching and telling.
Your daddy.
Yeah. She look like she's great anyway. She don't look like your daddy. Now Angelica used to cut up in school. Now you don't look like you. She look like she's a sweet kid.
I was a good kid in school.
Y'all give it up for Mackenzie, baby. Mackenzie,
give it up.
Hey, Mackenzie, we got a studio back there. You're gonna be in it sometime at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Yeah, man. So you're also the minister of music at Mount Moriah East Baptist Church.
Yes, sir. Been there 20 years, lifelong member as well. So,
yeah. Give it up for that. That's right.
Wow, yeah, we'll give it up for that. Man, Coach Jack, at least me and you clap for it, Angelica.
That's a long time because people ain't committed to church like that no more. So okay, I commend you.
So yeah, you're the minister of music at Mount Moriah East Baptist Church. Mount Moriah East Baptist Church is your pastor. I'm gonna let you call his name.
Dr. Melvin Charles Smith.
Yeah, Dr. Melvin Charles Smith, and he is the longest serving pastor in the Memphis community at any one church.
Come on,
wow. 58 years.
Oh wow,
58 years. Wow, dang,
how old is he?
He started the year before I was born. He started pastoring this church the year before I was born.
Oh wow.
58 years,
that
man.
Amazing.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
He been through the whole.
That's dedication, and that is surviving the church politics, baby.
Come on now.
Yeah, for 58 years.
I heard it's rough. I heard it's rough.
Hey, look. Parishioners may come and go. Tell you somebody ain't going nowhere, right? The good doctor. Melvin Charles Smith. He's like, look, you better take that nonsense on somewhere else. Right. But that is awesome and amazing because you talk about some institutional knowledge, institutional understanding, right? Understanding the culture, understanding the bones of the church. And when I say the bones of the church, I'm not talking about the building, right? I'm talking about the foundation that it was set on. And it's a wonder that is not a wonder, but is evident from that is doing incredibly well, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah, and because y'all got the 50th year anniversary of Super Sunday.
Yes,
this
weekend.
What is Super Sunday?
Actually starts tonight at 6:30.
Starts tonight at 6:30. Okay, tell us what that is.
So Super Sunday happens the fourth weekend in January. It gets its name because that's when the Super Bowl used to happen.
Wait a minute, hold on. Speaking of Super Bowl,
God, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
My eyes hurt. Right now.
They are not a sponsor. We ain't saying nothing about the Rams.
I need to get my glasses.
Yeah, Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, so we'll be snowed in watching the Rams this weekend, and all of you Cowboy fans, we'll make some little ice chairs out there in the back. You can look through the patio door. But go ahead. Right. Yeah. So Super Sunday is always the
last weekend, the fourth weekend in January. It started 50 years ago. The National Baptist Convention would have their midwinter meeting in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And the pastors will return back to Memphis to take their flights out. And so the weather will prevent them most times from doing that.
Right.
And so Pastor Smith, along with several other preachers, started this then, trying to give those preachers something to do on that weekend. And so he made it way where they could go throughout the city of Memphis and preach. And then the culminating event would happen at the church.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. That's an awesome idea, actually. But, are there some leadership pieces in there also? Do they teach any leadership are things that the pastors can take home with them. And
it is literally just preaching, singing, and praising God.
Oh man.
Yes. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, if you come, you'll see them sitting oftentimes because we eat as well.
Okay.
And so they leave the service and they'll go sit over in the fellowship hall or the gym and they'll sit and they'll talk. So they have that mentoring that's happening as well.
Man, that's awesome.
Are you guys the only choir or does like other choirs come?
Oh gosh, the number of choirs that are coming.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Kevin Davison and the Voices.
Whoa.
Yes.
So name the local ones first.
Kevin Davison and the Voices, Angelic Voice, Billy Rivers and the Angelic Voices. The Echo Airs are coming.
Oh wow.
And then I'm excited about my favorite gospel artist, Kurt Carr.
Kurt Carr.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's on Sunday, right?
That's on Sunday.
Yeah, man, that's huge. Man.
So do you purchase tickets? Is it free to the community?
No, you just come on and have.
Yeah, you gotta ask. You gotta ask.
Yeah,
now.
no tickets, nothing. Just come on in. It's free.
Okay. Now what is that? I know he should start out with food in the fellowship hall.
Yeah,
I'm
food is free as well. Come on.
But that's
nephew definitely gonna be there.
Nephew will be there now.
Nephew gonna be in the choir. nephew and Cinnamon gonna be in there on Sunday. Cinnamon gonna mess around and get saved. Boy, we need to come on Sunday. Sure.
Cinnamon on the second day. Right, to church to be saved. Nephew is going on his first date. He talked about this in the first segment.
Did you watch it live?
You didn't watch it live?
Why Josh said you for real?
Right.
Oh God,
So
I'm
nephew
done.
came in here to borrow money. He always tries to find a way to slip onto the show.
He's a broke college student.
He's our best friend buddy.
Learned that. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And nephew said he needs to borrow some money for a date because he has a date with this new girl. He made his first date in Memphis.
Okay.
Right.
He's from Iowa.
So he's
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
He's green.
Yeah.
Don't be saying Iowa green, but go ahead.
Anyway. We asked him where his new girlfriend
Where he meet her.
worked, and he said at the Love gas station on Shelby Drive in Lamar. And we asked what her job was, and he said she was a lot attendant.
Yeah. He don't know no better. He don't know. We said who's gonna tell him?
Who's gonna tell him?
We're gonna send over to over there. Over there. He's gonna be at church.
Yeah. Because he ain't getting no $400 from us.
Right.
And they gotta have somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
Church.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
Can I say something? We walked past this Grammy too far. I mean, too fast.
Okay.
Like, how do you just get a Grammy? People just don't get Grammys. Are you nominated? I mean, was there a certain song that was submitted? I know it was what happened?
So the Grammys have an honor for music educators throughout the nation, where they are able to, where students or friends or teachers can actually nominate themselves. But I was nominated by my middle school choir teacher and a good friend of mine that teaches at Tennessee State University. And so they nominated me, and I filled out the paperwork and said, this is not going to go anywhere. There were over 2,400 applicants.
Wow. You said nation. You said nation.
Nationwide.
You said nationwide.
Yes, nationwide. 2,400 applicants, and these are educators that teach anything from elementary music all the way up to the collegiate level.
To the collegiate level.
Yes.
Hello.
So that's like the Belmonts. And, we know what's happening at Belmont.
Yes, some phenomenal music.
Yeah.
Music educator of the year, because y'all just breeze pop like it was just normal. Like, no. Hello.
It's a big deal.
Hello.
It's a big deal.
How busy has that kept you?
I mean, too busy. I'm trying to find rest.
Yeah, I'm glad to have.
But I'm glad the Lord is enlarging my territory, so I'm accepting it.
Yeah. I tell you this too. We have been honored to actually have them at the state capitol too.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, man. Because you've been more than once though.
Yeah, that was our second trip. Yes.
Yeah, and when I say the feedback from my Republican colleagues, our black folks, we know what it is, right? But my Republican colleagues, man, when I say the feedback from them after they hear the Cordova High School choir sing, they are literally blown away.
You can see it on their faces.
Yeah.
You can see it on their faces.
Yeah, they're like in shock and awe. I'm in shock and awe when I hear them.
Is there a video?
Did we post a video? Okay, run that video.
Okay, play the video, Josh. Yeah, I gotta get him.
On our road to the Grammys, we have a special reveal you'll only see on CBS Mornings. We have the privilege of sharing the winner of the 2025 Music Educator Award, presented by the Recording Academy and the Grammy Museum. This year, the honor goes to Adrian Macklin of Cordova High School in Memphis, Tennessee. Nancy Chen paid the school a visit to find out what makes Mr. Macklin Grammy material.
In this Memphis classroom, there are voices that lift the soul. This is the senior concert class at Cordova High School. But the harmony here extends far beyond music.
In shorthand, your students just refer to F163. What does that classroom mean?
They know that F163 is home.
Adrian Macklin is the head of this makeshift musical household.
We don't refer to ourselves as a choir class. We refer to ourselves as a choir family.
You call them Pops?
Yeah, he's a real deal father figure in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
We sat down with some of his students, both former and current.
And he had this energy. It's like an attracting energy that you just want to be around. He gave me life lessons. It's not just about choir.
When I first moved here, me and my family were having a little bit of some financial problems and some transportation issues. And Macklin would pick me up at 5:30 in the morning, take me to school.
Macklin's dedication and sheer determination, changing the course of his students' lives.
I came into high school and hooked up with a couple of people I thought were friends. I got myself into a little bit of trouble, and one day they told me my schedule had changed, and I go to room F163. I went maybe like 2 weeks telling them, I don't want to be in here, get me out. By that third week, I was singing everything.
And now you want to go into music education.
Yes, ma'am.
That brings tears to my eyes when he told me that at the beginning of the school year.
When you consider the number of lives that you've impacted, what do you think?
Oh gosh, there are kids that come in, they're dealing with things. They're troubled. I've had kids come in homeless, and my smile, me caring for them, I know that I've made a change in them.
I hear you, altos. Macklin, who began singing in church as a child, decided to dedicate his life to teaching when he too was in high school, a choice made when he and his best friends auditioned together for a state competition.
They made it, I did not.
And you thought?
I helped, I did that.
So you weren't jealous or mad?
Was not jealous, was not mad. And I think that's when the light bulb came on and said, this is what you want to do for the rest of your life.
For almost 20 years, Macklin has taken his choirs around the country to showcase their talents. And those talents, he insists, need to include academic excellence as well.
A funny saying he has is he's not going to take around a bunch of singing dummies around the country.
In Macklin's class, you'll find the school's top 3 academic achievers. Natalia Crosby was her class valedictorian.
What did it mean whenever he told you you were representing not only yourself, but a community?
It was a lot of pressure because we're a choir of predominantly African Americans or like minority students. So we already have like a vision in other people's minds of what we are. It was just like, okay, let's go in whenever we sing, whenever we perform, and let's show them that we're more than whatever they could think that we are.
If you were to say something to Mr. Macklin, what would it be?
Man, hey man, look, I want to run as much of that as possible for the people in our viewing audience that hadn't necessarily seen that before.
Thank you for that.
But that, man, hey Josh, go on, give it up for that, man, because that's huge, man. Josh, laid on the flag.
How does it feel for people to talk about you like that?
I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
Going out in public is definitely different now.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. You know, man, people don't understand. I'm a transplant to Memphis. Are you a transplant? Are you native?
I'm here.
You native? Where'd you go to high school?
Overton.
You went to of course, performing arts. Okay. But so I'm a transplant to Memphis, right? I've been here for a long time though. And people, I try my best to explain to people the amount of talent that's in the Memphis market.
Oh, definitely.
Right. And I tell people, only way I can describe it is this. If I throw a rock, I'll probably hit about 5, incredibly talented singers in the head at once.
Yes.
Right. Because it's that many. It got to be something in the water. I don't know. You know, the things about Memphis, they are just incredibly hard to explain. Just like we was talking about Joey Solopek, who's no longer the weatherman on TV, but more people follow him for the weather on
social media
than they do the
platform.
television.
I told him the same thing when I was coming in.
Right. But you know, there are certain things that are just incredibly unique to the city of Memphis, and music is one of them.
Yes.
Right. And it's just absolutely amazing. Man, look, tell me this. And we're gonna bring Allison up in a minute too, because I want to hear from the PK herself. What give us one of your best moments of being a choir teacher at Cordova High School?
Oh, definitely. I think the one thing that I enjoy is telling the students to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And so seeing them come in, whether they are a freshman new to me or a transfer student new to me, but seeing them mature. And, you know, because it's not just a vocal thing, right? What happens on the inside comes out. Through
emanate,
Yeah, it comes out in their performance. So being able to see them mature, I think that's the thing that I enjoy the most.
Is there a story that sticks out more than anything?
Multiple stories that stick out.
Give us
I can't.
one. Give us one.
Let's see. Definitely the kid that was talking, Zach. When he got here to Memphis, and he's still here in the city of Memphis. He's now a civil engineer, but his family had some difficulties. They had just relocated to Memphis, and they needed some help. And they just had some financial issues that were going on. Things with car, trying to find a job. And so I just took it upon myself. I don't know why. I just said, hey, I'll make sure Zach gets to school every day. Zach lived about 15 minutes away from my home. So I got up and left my house about 5:45, got to his house right at 6. We were on school on time every day. He got in the car, him and his sister. I did that for 3.5 years.
Wow. 3.5 years? I thought you were going to say months.
No, 3.5 years.
3 weeks.
You know, I'm a part of the family. They're family to me now. Zach and his wife just married in they just married this past August in Dallas, but they're now here in the city of Memphis. She's studying to be a registered nurse, and he's a civil engineer. But knowing that the program helped him succeed in life, and so
that is awesome.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Some people can't get people right across the street. Lord have mercy. But I'm sorry.
I mean, but you know, I mean, think about what I mean. I need the people that are watching to let that marinate.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, getting up early, 3.5 years for 3.5 years, and when you look at how it started versus how it's ended, and you see that transformation, how does that make you feel?
I'm gonna try not to get emotional. My kids know I'm a big crybaby.
Right.
Please don't. I'm gonna cry, Lord. I'm leaving you crying. I'm crying with you, Lord.
But knowing that the little small acts like that, I tell them all the time, the small things in life matter. You know, they lead to that big picture. Sometimes we looking on down the road that we miss those small things. So to be able to be just that nugget or that glue that they need to, you know, continue to make it pass, I'm glad to be able to do that.
Can I say this, guy? Me and my husband had this conversation because he called me Mother Teresa. But sometimes it just takes one person that could change the whole track of somebody's life. If what we would have said no start right, and he ended up being something totally different on the neck, you know. But you said yes, just one person, one person, and he just But so I commend you for that because it takes a lot of dedication, discipline. And you definitely, we need to multiply you by about 2,000. But
you know what's interesting too, man, is that to hear, when I'm up there in the Capitol and fighting for education and things and in that nature, in Memphis, and you hear people giving our educators a bad rap. They don't hear these stories, right? And how you are making a sacrifice. To pour into this child's life. And I do have to ask you this, before we bring Allison up too, where does that come from?
I'm gonna be honest. It happened at Mount Moriah East. My mom was a single parent and needed the help, and people like Miss Burden, Pastor Smith, Reverend Claxton, Marvell Mitchell, these individuals stepped in and they were the glue for me. So I see what I'm doing now. It's my payback for what they did to me because I can never pay them. I wish I could, but if I can bring them joy by seeing what they did for me, what I'm doing for my students, I know I'm doing my part.
That's a hell of a testimony. Look at Allison, she's growing over there. Man,
I need to go visit this church.
Come on up here, Miss Burden.
Where this church at again?
Yeah, come on up here.
Let me go visit.
Yeah. He just, man. Hey, look, y'all. The doors of the church are open.
I know.
Look,
I want to visit now.
And step up a little closer if you will. Yeah, and so you are the good Reverend's daughter.
I am.
Right. So you grew up in the church.
I grew up in the church.
Right. You grew up in the church, and so you had to be. You probably came into this earth, maybe about 20 years after this Super Sunday started. Look like
you said 20 years after. I've been there for all of them.
You've been there for all of them.
I haven't missed them.
Right. Well, you look good. You look good to have been there for all of them. Right. Right. You just heard that what Brother Macklin said about. I asked him where this gift of giving or this gift of charity, and I hate to use the word charity, but pouring into our own, where it came from, and he shouted y'all out in the church out that's where, because it was done for him. Let everybody know, what is that ingredient at Mount Moriah East Baptist Church that y'all have that sets y'all apart and makes you unique from everybody else?
I think it's our faith and our pastor. And he's the most generous, kind person you could ever meet. And as a kid growing up in church, we weren't expected. I have a sister, an older sister. We weren't expected to be perfect, but we were grounded there. The congregation helped to ground us. And we knew we didn't have to be perfect, but we need to have a purpose. And that's what our pastor teaches us. And that's why you can have an Adrian Macklin as a baby, grow up in the church, and then come back. He only left to go to college.
Wow.
And then the pastor told him, I need you back. And he came back to us. And boy, was he ready and willing to serve. So we've had a lot of young people to do that who grew up, and just the teachings that we gave them, our youth nurture camps, the exposure that was provided to them, the sleepovers, all of those things, and they still have long, as well as myself, lasting friendships. Some of my best friends today, I've known them for over 50 years, and I met them at church.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome.
How big is your church? I don't know how large is your congregation.
Our congregation, of course, COVID has impacted all churches. So we have an active membership of around 300, 400 people, if they would all come at one time. But we've never been, we're the most popular church, but we're a very stable church.
Yeah, that don't matter about the number.
But look, y'all, 300-400 members, but I swear, man, y'all move like a mega church.
Yeah. We do.
Yeah, seriously.
We do. We think like a mega church. Yes, we do.
Yeah. What a gift for Memphis, though. To have that. So Super Soul Sunday, right?
Super Sunday. It's our Jubilee year. Right. It's our golden year. 50 continuous years. And this whole thing started because of weather.
Wow, right.
So
what a
the irony.
People
ask us, where's your contingency plan? Well, we're just going to start, and we're going to go as far as the Lord will allow us to go. And this thing is going to happen because it came about because people couldn't get home.
But it starts tonight, right?
It starts tonight.
Look, if I don't make Super Sundays, I'm gonna come visit y'all church because I'm gonna see really what he talking about. I'm gonna come visit and see because I want to.
You will come and you will be blessed.
I want to sit on the front row though.
I'm not on the front row, but I'm close, so you can. I'm in the choir with Adrian.
I want to get in the choir.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on the choir.
I want to lie down.
You'll be in there next to nephew.
I'm in the choir.
The judge is by Mackenzie up front.
I want to sit by Mackenzie. Mackenzie in the choir.
Mackenzie's in the choir.
I want to stand by Mackenzie. I want to Mackenzie.
You on key. You don't want her singing next to you.
Yeah, I'm also to Mackenzie. He a hater, but okay. I want to sing in the choir.
You ever heard somebody singing the key of Z?
I was just singing before they came in here. They hating, but yes, I am going to come visit because I'm looking for a good church home. I don't care about the size, any of that. It doesn't matter about none of that. It's about if people are being fed. So I'm excited to come.
Yeah, now your husband's cousins sing gospel music.
My husband's brothers. Chris Williams is my brother-in-law, and Bird Williams, he do both. But man, Chris will tear the whole church down.
Yes, he will.
And build it back up.
Super Sunday.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now she don't sing like him.
But, hater, man.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. We're excited about it. Tell the people, where they need to go, what they need to do. And are y'all setting up any overnight stuff just in case you get snowed in? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They'll have a shut-in service.
Right.
We have had people to stay in our facility overnight. We do have showers available, so that possibly could happen.
You hear that, nephew? They got showers available in case your date. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Right.
The church is located. We're located at 1248 Haynes Road.
Okay.
We're not on the main street. We're on the side street. We're right outside of Orange Mound. 1248 Haynes. And if you do need to take a nap, our pastor lives across the street, so you can go over there and nap at his house.
You get food. You get food and naps. You get food and naps.
But you can also see us on Facebook, Mount Moriah East Baptist Church, and on YouTube.
Yes, and we're following, and also on our social media page, you'll see all of this information on the Antonio Parkinson Project Facebook page, and all of our other social media, TikTok and Instagram and all of it. So it'll be there also. And y'all should attend. Y'all should attend. In fact, go tonight. 6:30, right? We'll start tonight. So what's happening tonight?
Tonight we will have Reverend Alex Glenn. He's the youth pastor of New Salem Baptist Church. Reverend Brian Bartlett of New Bethel Baptist Church. Dr. Terrence Taylor, Mount Joyner Missionary Baptist Church. The Mount Moriah East Inspirational Chorale under the leadership of Adrian and Dennis Claxton and Billy Rivers and the Angelic Voices of Faith. They will be with us on tonight.
Man, I remember, and when I first got on Shelby County Fire Department many years ago, 1990, as a matter of fact, and I was working at the fire station next door to Bolton High School, and I was bored, so I walked over to Bolton High School, and Billy Rivers. And it's the Angelic Voices, isn't it?
That's right.
They were in there performing, and I had never seen. I was like,
I know.
Man, look! I almost got up and ran around the gym. Right? They were letting it rip, man. You feel them. You feel them.
And you're gonna feel them tonight.
Right? Yes.
Billy is gonna bring it.
Yeah.
I know we're here to talk about Super Sunday, but I have to say this because I've never had a chance to meet you close like this. But I watch your show.
Oh, what's true? That's it. You in with us.
You were elected in 2011 because you took my good friend's place.
Ulysses
Jones, his
man.
Mother, his sister. His sister's a member of our church.
Wow.
Yes.
Listen.
Get him started get him started
talk about Ulysses Jones. I get a little emotional because Ulysses Jones was one of the best people I've ever had the chance of, our journeys crossing.
Yeah.
And people don't know, but we were friends for many years before I was elected, obviously, because I would never ever even consider running against him. And people would ask me to, and I would never ever consider that. And he sold into me, like Adrian, like what you've done with some of your children. Yeah. But as a community leader, he sold into me. Yeah. And was always supportive and was always encouraging. Like, Touche, I'm so proud of you. You keep doing what you're doing. This is great stuff, great work. And I love Ulysses Jones.
I commend you for all the work you've done in the community. Just all the things you have supported and just being that voice.
Thank you so much.
We need that so much for Shelby County.
Yeah.
So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't stop.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It just goes to show you just never know who's paying attention. Because I had no idea. Now because Yahweh, that's out of town for.
Did he pay you to say that? So he can clip you. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I remember it so well though. We even Ulysses' services were held at our church. So yes, I know your work. I know some of the laws and things that you've done. And you're just out there. You're like the grit and grind of Memphis.
Thank you. Yes,
you're doing that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I don't want no more of that from you because look,
you're gonna be on the side
I'm gonna have to hear it from them.
Right. He paid.
But I thank y'all. Seriously, I think the last time I visited the church was for Alvin's service. Was that when it was Daniel? For Alvin's service, and I truly appreciate everything that y'all are doing over there, man. We need y'all, man. I can't say it enough how important your role is, to our city and to the things that matter to us as a people.
Yes.
Right. And a lot of those voices are absent now. And so, and we need you, and we need common sense, and we need that support for this next generation of elected officials and so on and so forth, just like Ulysses did for me.
Yes.
Right. And we try to do the same thing for the younger elected officials that are coming up, try to, just help them, with, just some guidance, right?
Yeah.
Some gentle guidance.
Kind of hand holding.
Yes. And it's okay. It's okay. But Allison, thank you.
Thank you for having
coming on.
us.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
I just want to give kudos to Judge Danielle Mitchell for all of her hard work and just her grit and grind to work with our pastor. I want to tell a quick story about
tell that.
Danielle's whole family, they're all involved in church. Her father is the chairman of the board. Her mother's an awesome Sunday school teacher. And I remember she gave a message one Sunday and talked about, she didn't have certain gifts, maybe like what they had, but she did have a gift. And her gift was to work alongside and be the administrator with our pastor. And I tell you, Danielle, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because you have made things so much easier for him, helping him to plan and to understand his vision and to see it through. And I commend you for all of your work. Thank you so much.
Such a nice show. I know. He a little slow. He a little slow, sister. He a little slow, sister. Pray for him.
Look, she gonna cry when she get in the car now. So, but let me say this about the judge, right? She don't never want to be on the camera, so I ain't gonna put her.
I'm about to say she ain't gonna be on camera. We talking about the judge.
But listen, that is one woman who, when she wants to get something done, it ain't nothing that's gonna stop it from getting done.
It's gonna be done.
Right. And so that's something that that's the gift. She has that gift, right? She will make whatever it is happen.
Right.
And I've seen her do it too. Yeah. So thank you, Judge, for everything that you do. Thank you for lighting the fire under Super Sunday, because Super Sunday is gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I'm actually gonna try to get there.
We hope you
I'm
will.
actually gonna try to get there. So.
I don't know if you're gonna let them get there. It start at 6:30. I'm just saying you're gonna have the choir director late.
Hate, boy. Haters gonna hate, boy. All right, y'all. Hey, you've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Make sure you lock in, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.